Cooking up some ground beef. Look at it out here today. Another beautiful day out here in Bodega Bay. It rained and poured and it was going crazy all night. But now it's super nice. I'll show you. Look how nice it is. Oh my God, it's so nice. Not sure what I'm going to be doing today. Not sure if I'm going to start out with walking or if I'm going to start out with something else. But did a podcast this morning with my boy Daniel Arago. That went really, really well. Can't wait for you guys to hear it. It's kind of a part 2 of the podcast that we did with Dr. Batar. I think that you guys will really enjoy it. Daniel had it right down the middle, and he was very precise with a lot of information he shared. Gonna eat up this meat, and then I'll see what I'm gonna do from there. Amazing feats. One foot in front of the other. On another walk. Just enjoying myself for a few minutes, just sitting down here, checking out the Insta, checking out some of my social media forums, and I don't know. I've been thinking about going on a drive, and I wanted to pick up some cold brew coffee from Whole Foods, but I don't know. Just might loaf around. We'll see. Went on a nice walk with my son, probably about a good 20-30 minute walk. Hit up another big walk a little bit later on today. And like I said, just sitting here going through some emails and some social media stuff, checking out all the inflammatory comments. I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun with it. You know, the race to 0 followers, people get confused about what it's about, and it's just a way for me to amuse myself. It's a way for me to have fun. It's all shots that people have taken at me in the past. So, you know, I made a post about, you know, being at the beach house, and you know, next time there's a big crisis, make sure you get a beach house first. I just said that because people say shit about me all the time anyway. People, you know, hey, you're talking about, you know, your grass-fed, grass-finished beef, and there's people over here that can't afford to buy groceries, you know, shit like that, and save it, you know. Stick a fucking sock in it. I don't give a fuck. I'm just like many of you, I'm just, you know, living my life day by day, doing the best I can, and doing my best I can with what's in front of me each and every day, just working hard, and not paying any mind to the senseless bullshit that's going on. You know, 2 things that are funny about being offended. Number 1 is sometimes you get offended because somebody points out the truth. But if anybody should be ashamed of themselves, it should be the person that points it out, that points out that you have a space between your teeth, somebody that points out that you walk funny, somebody who points out that you're short, somebody that points out that you're fat, someone who points out that you're extra skinny. Hey man, your calves are so thin. You know, you hear people talking about that with like Omar Isuf or something like that, right? The other thing that's funny about it is the only other thing they can say about, you know, they're pointing out the truth, and then B, they're pointing out pure nonsense, you know, and people should know me better by now. I'm compassionate. I care about people. I do. Otherwise, I would have never made the thousands and I've made more videos on YouTube than anyone in the history of fitness, and I will continue to do so. I'm not done. The best years of my life are ahead of me. They're not behind me. And so, you know, sometimes these things that are said by people are just insane, ludicrous. When I say I don't give a fuck, I mean I don't give a fuck about stuff in general. I don't care about, you know, if some of my following disappears, because quite frankly, I only care about the people that are fanatical, the real true fans, the ones that understand me, the ones that know me already, the ones that aren't going to leave from one post, and the ones that are going to say, hey, wait a second, maybe he's got a point here, maybe he's just trying to bring something else up, as is the case with COVID-19. It's my understanding today, got even more information about the coronavirus, and something I just didn't even think about, but there's a big difference between being lab tested and being clinically thought to have coronavirus. So, you know, all these deaths that we're seeing all the time that are contributed to coronavirus, I'm not saying that they're not contributed to coronavirus. What I'm saying is they haven't been lab tested, so it's just observation at this point. And when it comes to shit like this, it's important that we have as much accuracy and as much certainty. We can never be certain of anything, but it's important that we gain as much knowledge as possible so we can have as much certainty as possible so we can have good explanations into solving problems, right? That's what we're looking for. That's what we're trying to do. But I don't know if that's being accomplished with the way that some of the stuff, just the way the news is being shared, just the information. And, you know, people get so upset and they get so triggered and they have so much emotion. They get so much emotion behind it all. And, you know, I understand the emotion playing into it because they're definitely sensitive times because you are having people dying and there is information being spread that's spreading a lot of fear, and it's making people hysterical. And rather than fear, you know, I agree with some of the things that Dr. Buttar had to say about danger. It's important to let people know about danger, but you don't really want to scare people because being scared isn't a great reaction. You know, being overly frightened and having anxiety about what may be and being paralyzed and frozen by it, in my opinion, is not productive. It's also not productive to allow your emotions to get the better of you in these circumstances, in these situations. Some people have said, hey, what you posted the other day, that, you know, everything you've ever done down the toilet. That is, you know, all I could do is get a really good laugh out of that. Because those things have nothing to do with each other. And by me releasing this information that is out of the box thinking is not identical to me raping somebody. It's not identical to me coming into your house, tying you to a fucking chair, and lighting you and your house and your whole family on fire. It's not the same thing. Right? I know. What a wild example, huh? These are the things that sometimes run through your mind. I'm just kidding. Anyway, it's beautiful out here. I'm hoping that you guys are having a good day, and by good day I mean I hope you're making the most out of your day. I hope you're turning your day into a victory. Even if somebody is sick, even if you have tragedy in life, you still figure out a way to make your days the best that you possibly can. I know a lot of people who've gone through a lot of really tough things that they never saw coming, and they figured it out. You know, they figured out a way to make each day count, to make each day purposeful, and to strive and stride for just continuing to find a way to serve people better, to serve themselves better, and to serve those around them better. That's what I'm into. That's what I'm about. The race to 0 followers is me just fucking around, having a good old time. That's all it is. It's just me. It's a reaction to the trigger happy environment that we're in. And if people want to be triggered, then I will help them pull the trigger. I will give them the ammo. I will arm them to go ahead and do so. If people want to unfollow me, that's fantastic, because it really is a race to 0 followers. I lost about 2,000 people yesterday, and it's just fun. It's funny. I don't give a fuck about, you know, what anyone thinks about it in terms of what it's going to do for me or for my business. Social media is a joke. And that's pretty much what it's always been for me. And it's been a way for me to, it's been self-serving for me. I've been able to share concepts, ideas. I've been able to share inspiration, motivation with some of you guys. And some of you guys have, and girls have bought into that. And some of you guys have invested in that. And some of you guys have come out the other end a better and a stronger person for that. And I'm totally into that part of it as well. But you guys know what I mean when I say a lot of social media. I shouldn't say all of social media, but a lot of social media is a joke. And a lot of the people on there trying to come and talk shit on my platform, trying to tell me about my morals and values. Whoa. Anyway, let's just keep it going, man. Let's just keep that pot stirring, and let's just keep people acting completely irresponsible and reacting with their emotions. What a sign of some really low level brain activity we have going on these days, because we should be beyond this. We should be better than allowing our emotions to really dig in and to cause us to get on the keyboard and have all these I'm gonna show him. Somebody said, hey, I'm glad Lane Norton put you in your place. It's like, yeah, he did a wonderful job putting me in my place. Anyway, what a disaster some of that crap is, but I'm not involved in it. I'm just, you know, I'm just doing drive-bys. I'm just dropping them on you. And if you get inflamed by it and you get upset by it, I want you to think about why. I want you to think about why, because there's a big lesson to be learned in all of this, and I will teach it as we continue to move forward. Just another amazing day. The sun keeps getting a little brighter, keeps shining down a little brighter on me. So anyway, I'm going to hit up some push-ups. I did 100 squats right here. Hold on to this little banister type thing, just so I can sit back into my squats a little bit more. Otherwise, it tends to stress the knees out a little bit too much for me. So I like doing either a box squat or holding on to something. Seems to be helpful. Gonna see if I can do 100 push-ups. I'm gonna throw on a slinger for it. So here we go. So kill myself. Okay. Getting down on the ground. Right, the worst part. Knees are a little creaky, a little banged up from running, even just a little bit that I did yesterday. Just not used to it. Everything's new. You know, running is a new thing for me. It's gonna take me 2 years. You know, I figured that's a hell of how long it's gonna take. It's about 24 months to get used to it. Anyway, here we go. Banging out some push-ups. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna do 10 sets of 10. So there's 10. Try to rest a little bit. Give you another 10. Rest. So do 20 already. See how quick that goes? 20 reps in. Gonna rest for about another 10 seconds. And here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got the slingshot push-up on right here. You can get yours at markbellslingshot.com. 30 reps in. Take about 20-30 seconds. Three reps, 30 through 40, right here. 1, 2, 9, 10. There we go. 40 reps in there, 60 reps to go, 10 more seconds. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Slingshot push-up can be really useful, keep better form, better technique, and help launch you out of the bottom a little bit for anyone that struggles with push-ups. Going to rep 60 now, 50 to 60. 1, 2. There we go. Whew. It's hurting my knee more than anything else. Get on the ground there. Oh. This knee just doesn't have much in it, and this other one is slightly tweaked. So having them on this hard surface kind of stinks, kind of hurts. Here we go. Bring it back to it. Opportunity to get in some training. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10. There we go. 70 reps completed. 30 more to go. 30 more reps to go. Gonna go for it. Here we go. 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10. 20 more reps and we're there. 20 more reps and we're there. 20 more reps and we're done. There we go. Hundo reps. So for today, I got in about a 20-minute walk with my son. I also, sorry this little thing is showing here on the corner. Sorry about that. Itchy nose, itchy boogers. Got in 100 squats and got in 100 push-ups. And I was gonna have a drink. Not a drink like that, but a drink of water. And then I'm gonna head out to Whole Foods, get some cold brew coffee, some iced tea, stuff like that. Load up on that, and then come back here and just chill. Keep surviving during that coronavirus. I don't know about you guys, but I'm enjoying it. You know, I'm not enjoying seeing people die in the news, but I'm having a good time with this shutdown. It's nice. You know, I still work. I still get work done. I'm still doing a lot to improve myself, but that's always the case. I've always been doing that. Now it's with a little less of the hustle and the bustle of the day-to-day that goes on at Slingshot. Anyway, weighed 235 this morning. I was actually thinking about setting up a goal to weigh about 220. So, I don't know. I haven't made my decision yet. I don't want to, tell you guys one thing and do the other. I've done that in the past, and that kind of sucks. When I tell you guys about a goal, and then I realize I have to kind of alter it because it's not going the way I want it to. And part of some of this is to show you guys how I can institute this and install these things while living my day-to-day. So, anyway, gonna keep chugging along here. Just got done shopping at Whole Foods, and they got people spaced out, even out front there. Extra precaution, I guess. And got what I needed to get done, got the food I needed, and now gonna hop in my car and head back to Bodega from Sebastopol. Go hang out with my family. My wife's there, my daughter's there now, so one big happy family once again. Chomping on some meatballs with some cheese on it, some grass-fed cheese. Watching President Trump talking about this virus. Sun's going down over that way somewhere. Another beautiful night. About to go inside, eat some food, eat up some chicken. It's gonna be yummy. Can't wait. Oh my good God. We got mozzarella, and tomatoes, some olive oil, some salt, some pepper, and then we got some spinach, vegetables. That's not very carnivore. Oh my God. You're gonna be chastised. And then we got some chicken. I think Annabelle chucked a little bit of teriyaki sauce in there. But we're not gonna tell anybody about it. No one needs to know.